Hello, I'm Brian LaBelle with GF Piping Systems here at IIAR, the Natural Refrigeration Show in Long Beach, California. I have the pleasure of speaking with Larry Willi, Senior Utilities and Facilities Engineer with Nestle Nutrition.
I'm a George Fisher fan and advocate. We've done a number of projects with him that we've learned a lot of things, and it's our standard now.
So when you say you've done a lot of projects, you've been in this business for quite some time.
Yes.
And so what kinds of projects are we talking about that you're involved in most often?
Both ammonia refrigeration systems and freezing systems.
Okay.
And then we do a great deal of chilled water networks for product cooling, comfort cooling, process.
Sure.
And pretty much all aspects.
Right. And there's been, over the past couple of decades, some maybe more emphasis on secondary cooling systems and a move toward natural refrigerants. And so there's been some changes in the industry that you've noticed through your career.
We are well on our way to eliminating all synthetic refrigerants. We've got a few air conditioners left in the system and stuff, but probably about 90% ammonia.
Okay.
We have, made an effort to get equipment off our roofs. We find they get much more attention if people don't have to wade through the snow to get to them.
Maintenance is the issue there, right?
It is.
And so a maintenance-free system like CoolFit from GF Piping Systems is attractive for that feature alone.
Yeah, and some of our buildings are older. The Fremont, Michigan plant is the original home of Gerber. Been there, started there in the late 20s. And so one of the things that attracted us to George Fisher is the weight of steel pipe on the roof and very expensive reinforcing. It's disruptive to the plant to go in and do that structural work.
Sure.
And, save money on cranes. Two guys can carry a 20-foot stick of 16-inch George Fisher. And
you bet.
Yeah.
So
it goes together fast.
You mentioned 16 inches. That's right in our wheelhouse size-wise. We go from 1 inch to 48 inches with this product line, so we pretty much have it covered from that regard. And boy, we're seeing a lot of project activity coming out of the COVID years.
Yep.
This show is well attended this year, and it's good to see. It kind of feels like we're getting back to a new normal, but more of a normal, huh?
Pre-COVID, I think.
Yeah.
We're slowly getting there.
That's good to hear.
There's the flavor of the day or the year this year is availability of equipment. The long delivery times on electrical equipment, all kinds of things. And it's gradually improving compared to what it was back first of the year even. But it's still, we're talking several months on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And we've been caught up in some of that as well, from raw material shortages and that sort of thing. But for the most part, we're doing pretty good with CoolFit availability these days. So, to your point, pre-COVID in many instances, getting back to a normal. So, in addition to the weight savings that you obviously appreciate with the CoolFit product, you've had some other experiences with GF or with our. I know you know Dan Stromberg, one of our experts in the cooling space, if you will, and the product itself, CoolFit. The fact that it's an electrofusion system, it's vapor tight, it doesn't, no condensation,
no insulation,
no post installation. Yeah, it's pre.
When the joint's made, you're done.
You're done, right? And as far as that installation part itself is, you've witnessed yourself, been involved in the installation of a number of these systems. What can you say about how the installation process and procedures?
We experienced a little bit of a learning curve with pipe fitters.
Yeah.
Guys that are used to doing welded pipe, they become very efficient, very fast. The stuff fits up good. The fittings fit.
Yeah.
And It's just follow procedures, put it together,
Right.
push the button, and
A lot of the intelligence is in the machine a lot of the time, right? With that barcode. We provide the training for the installers,
Yep.
on every project as necessary, and when there are issues, presumably we've been responsive to your
Very
needs.
responsive.
I'm happy to hear that. Well, very good. We sure appreciate you being a customer of GF Piping Systems, and again taking some time out of your show to talk with us here in front of our booth. Sure has been a pleasure, Larry. Very nice to meet you. Thanks so much.